Alina Habba, who is still seemingly one of Trump's lawyers, at least for TV appearances, despite losing him over $83 million in the E. Jean Carroll suit, has now taken to TV to also speak out against the even bigger fraud suit that he just lost, probably just glad that she wasn't part of that team as well, because then she would definitely get the boot. Well, here she is, first describing grown, middle-aged adults as children.
Those statements of financial condition, Sean, were undervalued. We did absolutely nothing wrong. Imagine you're dragging children through this. That's the desperation we're at. Alan Weisselberg, Jeff McConney, people that did their jobs and did nothing wrong. And that is how desperate they are, because they're going to lose. We have a person who literally cannot walk up the stairs without falling down. So what do you have to do? You have to lie, cheat, and steal.
You'd think it was Eddie Guerrero in the courtroom. I'm not even sure what she's talking about. And of course, there's absolutely no connection being provided, because there is none, between Biden and the DOJ bringing crimes to Trump to hold him accountable for his actions. When they try, it quickly gets debunked, like in Fani Willis's case, where they said, oh, you met with Joe Biden and then brought these charges. Well, under oath, she testified to never even going to the White House, let alone talking to Joe Biden. And in other cases, they do exactly what Alina Habba is doing here. They just point fingers and they don't even care to substantiate it, because they have a subset of people that are just going to believe whatever they say. So just say it, because what's the worst that's going to happen? Nobody's fact checking you. Furthermore, though, labeling Trump's full-grown offspring, who have conducted business for multiple years, multiple multi-million-dollar deals, that want to be called businessmen when they're doing that, labeling them as children now, as if they're just getting brought into it? That's just gross, especially considering how much they themselves have pretended to be involved with these business dealings, how much credit they wanted to take in the successes, but now they're just innocent little children. But because they've got this subset of people, MAGA, that'll just go off anything they say with no fact check, of course they're just gonna say it. Here's Alina Habba attacking Letitia James for not acting exactly how Alina Habba wanted in the courtroom. Now remember, Alina Habba had over 14 instances of misconduct in her own trial, so maybe not the best person to carry this message.
Miss James had her shoes off in court. Let's not forget that. I called it out in the closing argument, but it's true. She had a Starbucks coffee in her hand. She wasn't doing work. She wasn't sitting at the counsel table. She was in the back with her shoes off and a coffee. And at the end of the day, we're sitting there looking at this going, this is the state of our country.
Now, to be clear, elected AGs and DAs don't typically try cases themselves for a multitude of reasons. I mean, some do, sure, but it's rare. It's far from a common occurrence. It's not something you're likely to see. If Alina Habba was an actual trial lawyer, she would know that, but she spends most of her time on TV, so you can't blame her too much. She only really knows the Hollywood side of things, right? And after Alina Habba's dreadful performance in the E. Jean Carroll case, I can kind of see why that is. If you enjoyed this video, we're Social Society. We're a commentary channel influenced by society, politics, and the economy. We are pretty left-leaning on this channel, but we're open to our right-wingers as well. The biggest thing here is having conversations that get everyone to the bottom of the truth. If that sounds like something that could interest you, consider smashing that subscribe button, leaving us a like, or even commenting on this video, because the only way we become a society is together.